Are you serious? Are you serious, folks? The largest dry dock in the world just sank. What? And it happened to be where Russia had its only aircraft carrier in their entire Navy was parked there. So the dock sank and a crane fell and hit their aircraft carrier and put a 16-foot hole in the side of the boat. I mean, can you imagine sitting at the dock of the bay, watching the whole dock fade away, sitting at the dock of the bay, a hole in the boat. I mean, seriously, this story, I had to take 3 looks at it and said, "Are you serious? Are you seriously? Are you seriously serious?" It's true. Before I go any further, guys, I always got to remind you that Noble Gold Investment. These guys can help. Look, did you just retire? You got that 401k or IRA, you don't know what to do. Or maybe you just got an inheritance or you just got an insurance settlement. You don't know what to do, okay? I'm not the guy. What you do is you get a hold of noblegoldinvestment.com. Just go to noblegoldinvestment.com and let them help you. They're a Christian company, great partners and friends of so many people out there. These guys are for real. You can trust them. Here's a phone number. Call Colin. Just call Colin. And here's the number. Call him at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. Tell him Pastor Paul Begley sent you there and you need help. Okay, and they'll help you. All right, well, the Russians might want to call Colin for that matter. I mean, they need a lot of help. This is their only aircraft carrier, guys. Now, they got a lot of nukes. That makes them dangerous. They got some good submarines, but this isn't. How does a dry dock sink? What? And you got your number 1 ship there, and then the crane fell, hit the side of the boat, knocked a 16-foot hole in the side of the boat. Now, unfortunately, there is 4 people are injured. 1 person's missing even. Okay, so Russia, this is the dry dock, the floating dry dock, which no longer is floating. So let's call it the sinking wet dock because it's no longer dry either. The PD-50, one of the largest in the world, apparently sank as a result of a power outage following a power surge at the shipyard. Russia, you got to get your act together here. You got faulty electricity, your power company's struggling. You lost power to your number 1 dock for your number 1 ship in your entire Navy. The dock sinks. It puts a crane falls, hits the boat. It's a disaster. I mean, are you serious? Nobody understands how in the world can this happen. Insane. And then they're blaming it on ice on the power lines. You got to do better than that, guys. You got to do way better than that. And that's not going to be good. With Putin getting ready to go into this meeting with Trump, he's going to walk in and say, well, I don't have an aircraft carrier right now in my Navy, but I do got a lot of nukes. And that's the only reason that Russia is able to keep pulling the seat up to the table right now militarily, is they do have an incredible, insane amount of nukes, okay? Well, without power to the control of the pumps or controlling the filling of the tanks, the dry dock completely submerged and now becomes a wet dock. It's no longer floating, but it's sinking. A 70 metric ton crane crashed into the ship as it floated out of the sinking dock. Another crane fell as well. Officially, this is a heavy aircraft carrier cruiser. It's the only aircraft carrier in the entire Russian Navy. Originally was launched in 1985, so it's getting old itself, but not commissioned until 1990. It has had a checkered history. It does have a sister ship originally named Riga by the Soviet Union, then later was renamed. It's still under construction. That's sitting over in Ukraine. And you know, that relationship is not very good either. Russia and Ukraine. Are you serious? So there's a lot of issues here for Russia. An insane story. I mean, it's one thing to have a lake disappear in Italy. It's another thing for it to rain frogs in eastern Kentucky. It's another thing to, you know, to have locusts. What's going to be next? Locusts? Folks, we're living in the last days, and you're going to see all kinds of mysterious and unexplained, some of it may even paranormal stuff going on, but wow. Don't miss today's live broadcast, by the way. Steve Quayle is going to be my guest. Maybe he can find out he's going to tell us what's under the ice in Antarctica. Maybe he can tell us what's wrong with the floating dock in Russia. What? Steve Quayle. And so he'll be our guest, Steve Quayle, today. Broadcast starts at 12 noon Eastern. 12 noon Eastern. You'll need to watch it at my backup YouTube channel. I'll put the link in the comments below. Look, go to my backup YouTube channel. The name of my backup YouTube channel, by the way, if you just want to Google it, is Paul Begley Prophecy Channel. Okay, the Paul Begley Prophecy Channel on YouTube. It'll be live there today at 12 noon. We'll also be live at New Livestream and at my website at paulbegleyprophecy.com. Also live on Periscope today. And it'll be archived everywhere, including this YouTube channel a little bit later this afternoon. All right? Steve Quayle. What? It's going to be a good show. Nephilims. It's Halloween with Steve Quayle. That's really scary, dude. Seriously. Nephilims, Rephahims, giants, secret laboratories, under the ice, what's crawling around in the labs, all of that. Steve Quayle. Transhumanism. Yellowstone. Going to ask him a lot of questions. Just going to throw them at him. Okay? Get ready. Planet X.